A&M held their pro day this afternoon, and as Dom Tibbetts tells us, that push to be seen paid off today.
6023, 6023.
All eyes were on Florida A&M's Marquise Bell. The Bridgeton, New Jersey native's 4.41 40-yard dash time at the NFL Combine in Indianapolis drew a lot of attention to him and the school he represents.
It feels amazing. Like, we bringing the change to HBCU. They not overlooking us no more. So the fact that we can be a part of that change is amazing.
Bell, alongside teammates like Savion Williams, Antoine Collier, and others, showed 30 NFL scouts on Monday afternoon that FAMU football can compete at the next level. A monumental moment that head coach Willie Simmons considers a long overdue achievement.
Those guys that have really positioned themselves to be legitimate NFL prospects, they've opened some eyes as well. A few years ago, we took a lot of heat because no scout showed up. Today, 30 or 32 NFL teams showed up today, so I consider that progress.
The question of how many Rattlers will get to see in NFL locker rooms this season is still yet to be answered. But Savion Williams wants to show organizations why he and so many guys from Florida A&M belong in the NFL.
I'm trying to motivate my guys constantly to get better, no matter if it's the quarterback or from the line, long snapper. Make sure my guys right beside me trying to get better. And I'm a great, caring, and genuine dude, and who wants to get better every day. And I promise you're going to get that every day.
In Tallahassee, Dom Tibbetts, ABC 27.
Hands down, hands up. The same respect and disrespect, same respect we're giving Jackson State got to go to FAMU. They also have two players that should be drafted. One ran a 4.41, Marquise Bell. And yes, you can say the calling out of the NFL scouts did get all their butt over there to Tallahassee. But I can tell you one thing. Jackson State is hot now. That's new. FAMU been cooking since 1978. They ain't stopped cooking yet. If you go through history of the program probably can't. But their program does make milestones. The milestone of the first and only HBCU to win a national championship. The milestone of beating Miami embarrassed them so much, it started the U. Because before they beat Miami wasn't recruiting them boys. They made the first history of trying to go the FBS route. Now, they're in the SWAC. And they're probably the only team in the SWAC that the MEAC fears right now. Because you saw what they did at SC State last year. And yes, they lost in the playoffs, which was a loss. That's all you can say is they took to the L. But you got to remember something, people. The same folks that are clowning them for taking that L in the playoffs are the same folks bitching and moaning that people in the SWAC ain't playing tougher outside of your conference games. Pick a side. It's time to show some love and respect. I'm giving props to do. They are the second team in the top 150 for interactions on social media. They have reached out. I believe one of 3 teams with major media promotion deals behind them, being also Prairie View with the band and Jackson State with Barstool. FAMU is possibly the only team that can lose a game and still win a championship. It's one of 3. Everybody's talking about the talent they lost, but they forget where they're at. It's Florida. You can literally sneeze and fall on a 4-star recruit in Florida. This team next year, mark my words, it goes for FAMU and for Jackson State, but this is a FAMU video, so I'm focusing on FAMU. Y'all mess around and let Mr. Williams, Mr. Bell get drafted. Let Mr. Bell get drafted in that 4th to 5th round. And let Mr. Williams get drafted in that 5th to 6th. There's 2 players on guaranteed contracts that should be safe when it comes time to open the season. I promise you, the next recruiting class Mr. Simmons has, it will be in the top 50. The reason why? Jackson may be hot now. They've been hot since 1978. Coach Simmons, 2 Coach Simmons, yeah. Looking forward to seeing the game, man. Looking forward to being in Miami. Also, I believe on April 9th, every YouTuber in the world will be in South Carolina. So, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this stream for y'all. Spring game, April 9th, FAMU. Coach Simmons, I'm out.